Good morning, love beams. How are we? Please do let me know that you can hear me okay, and please smash that like button. Oh my goodness, I don't know why that is so loud. I've got emails coming in left, right and centre just telling me that I'm going live. So please do remember to smash the like button, guys, please. My hair, I'm looking a little bit wild this morning. We are officially in summertime, people. You wouldn't know it if you actually went outside, if you're living in the UK, that is. You wouldn't know it. I've shared a picture this morning of me all wrapped up on my run on my Instagram. So if you haven't checked that out, please do go over and check that out. How are we, love beams? I know that yesterday was a pretty heavy day because we had the meditation, and I actually want to talk quite a little bit, if that's even a way to speak, about yesterday. Yes, I was chilly. Good evening to you, Keith. I hope you're well, my love. Oh, hello, Dubai. Thanks for joining us, Nicola. That's amazing. I know that I've seen Cormal on here, and I've seen, obviously, we've got brilliant Veronica, who is my amazing moderator on this chat. If anyone else wants to help Veronica and be a moderator, do just drop me a message. I would love to have some assistance for Veronica. She is amazing, honestly. Round of applause for Veronica. Honestly, she is just so great at doing what she's doing with me, and I'm so grateful to her. She's helping me out, absolutely nothing. I am super grateful to her. So yes, and I'm going to be speaking to her about a few things hopefully later today. So thank you for all you do, Veronica. You're amazing. You really are. So we have got a big week coming up, guys. I don't know if you've noticed, we have got a huge week incoming. Guys, as you're jumping on, please do remember to hit the like button for me, because this is how, and also comment and let me know, if you've got questions for me, whatever. I'll see if I can get to them later. Got quite a lot of content to get through today. And I'm going to give you the full moon ritual. I was going to upload a video yesterday, but I'm going to be honest with you, I got suckered into a lot of drama. So it's not too late to get it now. What I will do is I will do a separate video again as well and upload it as a separate, so people only need to watch that. But when we step into the full moon, what I'll do is I'll ask Veronica to just capture the time and say full moon ritual starts at 2:38, for example. We're not doing it now though, just to let you guys know. So exciting times ahead, guys. We have got some hugely, massively profound energy on the planet right now. Let me know in the comment box, have you been feeling the energies? Michael Caine, my love, I will never stop fighting to save the children. I promise you that. That is one commitment I can absolutely give to you, my friend. I am here for the little beans, and I swear to you, I will not stop until every single ounce of this trauma where the children are concerned is transmuted off of this planet. We're on the mission. It's happening. In fact, thank you, Michael Caine, for giving me a little bit of a reminder. Next Sunday, the 4th of the 4th, okay? Next Sunday, 4th of the 4th, my granddad's birthday, the guy who opened me to this whole journey, we are going to be doing a meditation, a global meditation for the children. Okay, so please, if you are about the children, if you love, if you want to make a difference in the world around the children, I call them the little beams, please do join us next Sunday, where we will be doing a profound meditation all about the children. Okay, so let's talk about yesterday, because let me give you a heads up, he always is. He's by my side constantly chewing my ear off. So there's a few things that I want to talk about today. I want to talk about the Suez Canal in Egypt. I want to talk about exactly what is going on there from the perspective that I've been given by my guide. So we're going to be talking about Evergreen today. We're going to be talking about boundaries and noise, and this is where I'm going to start, actually. Excuse me. I'm going to give a little bit of insight into the monoliths. Guys, you need to be smashing that like button if you want to hear this stuff. Otherwise, I might withhold some of it. No, I'm joking. And then I'm going to give you the full moon ritual. In fact, I might do boundaries and noise. Yeah, set the intention, set the perspective, and I just want to lock a few things down for all of you guys. And I know it's not you guys that I need to be saying this to, but I feel if I do a video on it, it's going to be much better. It's going to be much increase the consciousness on it. Then what I'm going to be doing is the full moon ritual. So we'll go to the full moon ritual next, and then we're going to come back to Evergreen and the Monoliths, because then that means what we can do. It means that we can finish on a high. We can finish with some of my perspectives from my guides. We can finish with some of the channeling. And then if I've got any time at the end of it, which chances are I probably won't, but if I do, I will take some questions from you if you have it. Honestly, it's so amazing. So amazing what's going on at the moment. Right, so let's start with boundaries, and I'm calling it noise. Other people will call it darkness. Other people will call it other names. I'm calling it noise. Okay. Has anybody noticed in the last maybe 24 to 48 hours, there is a lot of noise taking place on the planet? Has anybody else noticed that? Have you noticed that maybe people are being a little bit more argumentative than normal? Maybe you're witnessing some trauma in groups on Telegram. Maybe you are noticing like there's a bit of a, an animosity going on, because I have noticed that. I hadn't noticed it at all until yesterday. It was like I had my head in the sand or something like that, because I felt amazing. Everything was amazing. And then yesterday there was a lot of trauma that I was on the outside looking in on. Okay, so it was not directed at myself, and I am not calling that in. Thank you very much, guides. However, I want to share with you my perspective on this, and I'm just going to put a couple of boundaries in place, because how can I say this? Okay, I'm gonna give an example. I'm not going to name names because that's just not appropriate to do. I am in a Telegram group, or I'm in a couple of Telegram groups, and over the last 24 hours, all I have seen is abuse. Literally abuse. People abusing each other. People saying this person's a shill, that person's paid, like whatever words they use, paid undercover, or you know what I mean, that kind of thing. This person's that person's that. Oh, I'm going to call this person really nasty names. I'm going to call this person a paedophile, for example. And I am like, whoa. Now, any group that I am in, I was led to believe that I am literally in these groups because they are people, they are groups of people that actually want to change the world. Like, that's my belief. I'm in these groups because there are people that want to change the world. Now, I want to raise the consciousness on this. Any of you who are calling people out, saying they are things from a shill all the way through to a paedophile, all the way through to pulling people's families in and sharing personal information on people, I want to let you know you are part of the problem. You may as well be working with the deep state and the cabal. You may as well be working with these people, and I am not standing for it any longer. Now, I obviously have done my work, and I've gone, right, okay, I needed to see this. I'm going to step out of these groups. I'm not going to be around that. And I've messaged the people that are owning the groups. That's the only reason I'm in these groups, okay, because the admins that are owning these groups, they're friends of mine. I support their mission. And basically, I've reached out to them and gone, hey, I literally cannot be in your group anymore because of X, Y, and Z. I'm not doing this to throw people under the bus, because I don't ever say about people. I'm here to raise the consciousness on these subjects. So like I say, I'm not going to name and shame the groups. And people often say to me, oh, tell me the groups. I want to know. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to name and shame, because that's not my job. My job is to say, hey, hang on a minute. This isn't in alignment with my values. I am getting it off. I'm just getting that away from me. Okay, now I'm obviously not on face ache because I got banned back in November for the work that I do with the children. Sick. They're sick. They ban people like myself that are working with the children. However, I am on Telegram. And what is taking place on Telegram at the moment is literally there are people fighting against each other, and they are making out they are people of the light. Now, I am sorry. If that behavior started in my group, it would be stopped instantly. The people would be banned. They would be kicked out. Anybody being involved in it, I wouldn't have it. I've got boundaries and I've got standards. We are not supposed to agree with each other on everything. We're not supposed to agree with everybody on everything. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the polarity that we need for our growth. Think about it. If you truly believe that you are right on something, you truly believe it, I guarantee there are a million people around the world that could pick holes in what you've got to say. You wouldn't like it, so why are you doing it to other people? We're not here to agree with each other. How many of you, and please be honest with this, because I will not have a reaction to this, let's pick a yellow heart. A yellow heart. Put a yellow heart in the chat box if you have ever disagreed with something that I've said. If you have ever been triggered by something that I've said. If you've ever thought, I love Lucy, but don't really like that, or I don't like the way that she said about that, or perhaps I didn't like that comment that she made, or whatever. Like, I'm okay with that. Genuinely, guys, this is what we came here for. We didn't come here to be perfect. We came here to remember we were perfection. We don't have to agree with everybody. Oh, Karen, you are sweet. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Like, we didn't come here. We didn't come here to all agree with each other. We didn't come here to hold each other by the hand and say, yes, darling, yes, that's right. No, we came here to help each other rise up, to ascend. That's so important. So if you are in a group and somebody is saying something and somebody is doing something and maybe somebody is being a little bit rude or a little bit forthright or whatever, remember they are mirroring it back to you what you need to heal. It's vital that we understand this. It's vital that we understand this. And Keith, I love what you've just said there. So Keith's just put, I wouldn't be here if I didn't resonate. Now, just because there might be some things that I trigger and all the rest of it, doesn't mean that you don't resonate with the message. Okay. What it means is, you're on the same vibrational. However, you're not going to be sat here going, Lucy's a fucking dickhead, or Lucy's a paedophile. You'll just be like, you might private message me and be like, hey, babe, like, this didn't quite resonate with me today, or like whatever it was, because I know that that's where you are on your journey. And this is the level of consciousness we need to get to. Any of you that are bitching about anybody, you are holding us back in consciousness. And I'm being serious. Even if you just say behind somebody's back, I didn't really like her, didn't really like her much when she said that, and guys, I want to be really honest with you, none of this was at me. Like, I promise you, I would be really honest if it was directed at me. None of it was at me. It was at a number of my good friends and their groups and their missions. Okay. And I'm like, wow, I needed to see this because this is what's happening. There are people that are being paid to bring darkness into groups right now. I call it noise. Okay, so it's our job to come together and say, okay, is this in vibrational alignment with me or not? Now, if anybody, let's look at my Little Beams. Let's look at my Little Beams group, okay? My Little Beams group is a free group on Telegram. It is all about pulling information together for the children. And it's not about, we need the consciousness on it, i.e. we need to know trafficking and stuff like that's taking place. We don't need to know that. We all know that. What we need to do in that group is we're action takers. What are we going to do to get to the result we need to get to? That's what that group is about. So when people are sharing things about the vaccine or other things like that, I block them, and I've empowered my whole admin team to block them. People don't like it. I'll be honest with you, I've done 25 million videos in that group to say, I'm sorry, this is not what we're doing in this group. This group is about action, and that's it. And we don't need to know, like, there are so many groups. I can give you 1,000 recommendations of groups on Telegram if you want to go and get in groups where you learn about the vaccine and you see the same stuff that's just being published through all of the groups. There's a couple of groups that I trust the people implicitly, and I'm in those groups. I quieten them because I don't want to see all of it going on. But every now and again, I'll dip in and I'll have a little look. Other than that, I'm not in any groups like that. I am just not interested in being around the noise. Like, it's too much. Okay, so you need to set your standards. What are your standards? Like, literally, what are your standards? Do you want to be around that noise? If you do, great, go and be that. Do not be one of those serial forwarders into the groups that don't wish for that, because it's just not fair. Don't just forward it into every group that you're in, because you will get yourself banned. And I know there's no malintent, there's no nastiness behind it. However, in Little Beams, it's about connection, and it's about truly bringing the right souls on the planet together to take the action to create the ripple that we need. What we truly need to be linking arms right now, guys. We truly need to be linking arms. And I please ask any of you, like if any of you want to be an admin in my Little Beams group, drop me a message. Veronica's on here. Drop Veronica a message. You know, I empower my admins completely, because I can't do the job. I can't do it all. So please, if you are somebody that is like, do you know what, I'd really love to help a little bit more, I've got an hour a day maybe that I could dip in and help, please know we're looking for you. You know, obviously you will be looked after in the future when we've got the abundance coming in for it. Obviously, I will look after anybody that's got involved in this. But we need people to be standing together. But also, guys, I encourage you to go out to people. If you are in your friends groups, if you're in your friends groups and you're like, oh, this is getting a bit narky, or this is getting a bit argumentative, you know, pop a message in there and just be like, guys, can we just bring it back to love? Can we just bring it back a little bit? Can we just like take a step back and just, you know, we're all on the same page here. We all wish for the same things. As far as I'm concerned, we are all fighting for freedom. Freedom of choice, freedom of body autonomy, freedom of, you know, our speech, freedom of travel, freedom of absolutely everything that we wish for, freedom for our children's choices, freedom for schools to be whatever we need schools to be. Like literally, we are all fighting. And I don't like to use that word often because it actually insinuates a fight, but we are here collaborating for freedom. We are marching for freedom. If you are somebody who is being triggered by somebody in a group, first and foremost, mute the group for a bit, go away, figure out why that is happening with you. Secondly, reach out to the admin. If you are being abused or bullied, like I don't tolerate any of that. If anybody and this is what doesn't happen in my groups, because if anybody abuses anyone, that is it, they are gone, and they have a very, very stern message from me, and it's not a good way to get in my peripheral, just so you know. I am noticing all of the starseeds and light workers, all of the people that are genuine and, you know, bringing love to the party. Trust me, your vibration is far greater than those people who are bringing the darkness to the scene. I see you and I feel you, and I will honor you all the way through. I promise you. Okay, so we must be coming together on this. I also saw something that was pretty horrific yesterday regarding Charlie Ward, and I want to talk about this as well. So Charlie Ward did an interview with a lady, and my friend, I don't know if she's still on here, my friend Carrie actually said to me when I saw her the other day, oh, you know, maybe you should watch this video, like it was pretty treacherous. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. But every time I had gone to watch it and I explained this to Carrie, I was repelled from it. I just couldn't do it, which is really interesting because I'm all about trafficking and, you know, like stopping all of this behavior on the planet, these atrocities. But I kept being repelled from it. So what was so interesting is yesterday a video came out, and it was a guy who is literally, he is making a living out of belittling other people. Now, for me, instantly, anybody that is doing that is of the dark. I'm sorry, but it's true. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you believe you're doing the right thing. If you are naming and shaming people right now, whatever your views are, whatever you think of somebody, listen, if you don't like Charlie, don't follow him. Literally, it's as simple as that. Don't follow him. If you don't like me, don't follow me. If you don't like whoever, don't follow them. I unfollow people all the time because they're just not in resonance with me. That's okay. I don't have to announce it at the airport. Hello, I'm leaving the building. Hello. You know, like, it's ridiculous to do that. You don't need a departure party. Leave quietly. And if you are being triggered by people, stay the heck away from them. Because polarity is going to happen no matter what, even in New Earth. However, if you are making money out of naming and shaming people, if you are, like, literally, let's look at the doctors right now and the nurses. Any of the doctors and nurses out there that know they are administering the V that is hurting people, but they're still doing it because they've been told if they don't do it, they are going to, you know, lose their job or whatever. Those people are complicit. They are complicit in what is going on right now. Those people will pay, whether that's karmically or whatever, they will pay. People that are naming and shaming other people, the same will happen. You may think you are of the light, and you may well have an entity attached that is creating you to do things that you believe are right, but actually it's work of the other side. So please have consciousness. If you are following people like this, why? Ask yourself. Ask yourself. You've got to ask yourself. So please raise your consciousness on it. I mean, I'm sending this guy love. I'm literally sending this person so much love, because I'm like, my goodness, I cannot imagine living in a world where I troll people. I literally cannot. I live in a world where I'm like, oh my God, this person's vibration is so beautiful. Like, I want to hug them. I want to cuddle them. I want to meet them. I want to chat with them. I want to learn about them. That's the world that I live in. Now, some of you will be like, well, her world's a bit crazy. And, maybe to some people it is. But you know what? I'm comfortable here. I am happy here. I am loving my life. Even when the shit is hitting the fan, excuse my language, but even when the shit is hitting the fan, I am so connected to my truth. Please recognize there are paid trolls. There are trolls that are doing it for free. Let's be honest about it. So please be aware. Only show up where you feel good. And I'm not saying unfollow people because, they trigger you. Remember, triggering is the best gift that you can ever have. Triggering is the best gift. And Keith has just asked a really great question. That's what I don't get. What do they get out of it? Now, I don't know if it is, because I know that this particular person's done a couple of videos and has always said, oh, let me on your channel and we'll discuss it. So I don't know if it's for followers. I don't know if it's for money. I don't know if he's being paid. I don't know if, like I say, there's an entity that is driving that person. And do you know what? It's irrelevant why he's doing it. It's irrelevant why anybody is doing this. And it's the same in these Telegram groups. There are people in the Telegram groups that are causing trouble because they are getting something out of it. That may be a kick. That may be an ego boost. That might be a pat on the back. That might be their entity saying, okay, you can have the sugar now. Do you get what I mean? Like, we don't know what is driving these people. It is so important that you say, no, I'm not having this. Now, I was going to do a video yesterday, a specific video about the Charlie situation yesterday, because you guys know he's my friend. Now, I truly believe that Charlie messes up all the time. He messes up all the time. But do you know what? None of us are perfect. I mean, smash the like button, or if you've already pressed the like button, maybe smash the thumbs up. Have you ever done something that maybe you shouldn't have done? Like, how can you? Like, how do you know what is good if you don't know what was bad? How do you know how to behave if you haven't had boundaries put in place with? From my perspective, Charlie's biggest flaw is he's a bit of a geezer and he likes to kind of have a bit of banter, and people twist those words. That's one thing. The second thing that he does is he gives timelines. He gives timelines, and bless his heart, he should never have given timelines. I gave timelines last year, and I'm about to give a timeline again this year. But do you know what? I'm okay. I'm okay to take the backlash from it. We must recognize nobody is the Messiah, as Charlie likes to say. Nobody is perfect. That's the whole job of us. We've come here to remember why we were put on this planet right now, what we're bringing to the party. I've messed up so many times. I've said things that I've thought, oh my God, what on earth have I said that for? Thankfully, at the moment, I don't have people out there manipulating my videos to make me look as if I'm something awful. And there are many discussions taking place with regards to the person that Charlie interviewed. And obviously they've been able to manipulate it. Like, you've got to ask the questions. Guys, we must increase our discernment. We are so driven by what people say. Oh, this person said that, it's got to be true. I mean, I've been sent videos thousands of times from people literally berating Charlie and all the rest of it. And I'm like, listen, if that is your job, like, if that's what you want to do, like, go away from me. You know, it's not up to me to discern for you. It's up to you to discern for you. You must discern for yourself, because, let me just have a sip of my drink. Let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. If I decided what everybody should think, there wouldn't be any animosity. There wouldn't be any growth, because we'd all be clones of Lucy. And we don't want that. No matter how much you love me or I love you, we have to be individual. We have to have people like Charlie that's a bit of a geezer and a bit of a lad and messes up by the things that come out of his mouth, because he resonates with the other people that, you know, have stuff spill out of their mouth. Likewise, we have people that, you know, drop it like it's hot, you know, like the likes of Claire and stuff, who drop it like it's hot constantly. I used to do that. You know, let's be extremely conscious. And I love what Michael Caine has just put. If there are people digging up shit on people fighting for the children, they're definitely on the dark side. Otherwise, they would be spending their time going after the scumbags. End of. Exactly. For me, invest your time in dismantling the systems. Invest your time in taking action with me with regards to Little Bean. Like, we have got so much that we could be doing, guys, rather than going after each other. So I've gone on about that a lot longer. I've been going on about this a lot longer than I actually anticipated to today. However, you decide to put boundaries in place for yourself. You can unfollow people. You can block people. You can do whatever you choose. You do whatever you choose. Listen, just because Charlie has become a friend of mine over the last, you know, I think I did my first video with him in August, and we've become very close since then, doesn't mean that I agree with everything he says. Doesn't mean that, you know, I'm just saying I'm not tolerating this on my watch for anybody. And I'm talking about my followers here. I'm talking about my friends here. I'm talking about my soul family here. We are here on a mission to cleanse the darkness off of this planet. Why have we got people on this mission with us that are creating extra ripples of darkness? You've got to ask yourself the question. I would also encourage you to ask the question, if people are constantly talking about the dark, ask yourself why as well. I don't like to use that. I like to use the word noise because, and like I did at the beginning, the reason I am just referring to it there is so that everybody gets it into their human brain that really we need to raise the consciousness on this. We are dispelling all of it. Like it or not, that is what is happening. Okay, so please, if you don't like somebody, do not give a big departure notice. Just get the heck away from them. If you are in a group and you think that, oh my God, there's some bullying or harassment or racial or any of that stuff going on, message the admin and say, hey, I just wanted to drop you a direct message. Here are some screenshots of some messages that I don't think are appropriate. Just to let you know, like, you can contact me directly, but I'm dropping out of your group now because it doesn't sit in alignment with me. Done. Like, for goodness sake, I see people all the time. More it used to be on Facebook than now, but right, that's it. I've had enough. This isn't alignment with me. I am leaving this group. It's like, well, just go. Just go. You know, just move on past, guys. Like, come on. We are humanity. We are supposed to be the light ones. We are supposed to be the ascended masters. Like, come on. You buying into these crappy videos where they're bitching about each other. You know, like I had to have a very strict conversation with somebody yesterday. And I said, listen, this is not the conversation that you need to be having. Then I was like, whatever you choose to do is up to you. However, I'm not like, just know this is where I stand on it. And that's the way that I am with people. I'm not going to support you having a hissy fit and creating, you know, an absolute shitstorm. I'm not prepared to do it. I'm not prepared to do it. Like, I love my friends. I love my soul family. I will stand by the side, but I am not having that behavior. It's ego. Ego is rising constantly, and dismantling the ego is my gift to the world. So that's all good. Anyway, I think we've had enough on that, haven't we? Have you found that useful? Have you got some language that you will be able to use? Are you going to go and have a cleanse on all of the groups that you're in? Hey, I would. Literally, I'm going to drop out of a load of groups today. I'm tired of them. Literally, I'm tired of them. Right. Okay. So it is 29. Let's do it at 30. It is 30. minutes in, and we are going to do the full moon ritual, okay? 30 minutes in, we are going to do the full moon ritual. So Veronica, if you could just pop that in the chat for me, babe. 30 minutes, full moon ritual. Okay, guys, this full moon is releasing super powerful energies. If you have not realized it already, the full moon is a pretty powerful one. Now, it's very much an empowering cleansing of the past, of the present, and of the future. Okay, this full moon, we are being asked to surrender and to trust. So no surprise, last night I did a divine feminine meditation, and I got all of you, even the boys have messaged me that were on there going, oh my goodness, we activated the divine feminine, we surrendered, we trusted. If you guys want to go and grab a piece of paper and a pen, by the way, just keep me playing on the background. So what we are doing here is we are learning what we need to create to require our life to flow. Okay, our life to flow. Who wants a life that flows? Because I do. I mean, my life flows pretty amazing, but most of us out here, literally most of us out here are looking for flow. That's it. And when I talk about the feminine energy, it's just a flow. The masculine energy is more of like a driven, but it's not an old-fashioned driven. We got to get shit done. It's just a beautiful driven. You know, they are our warriors. They are the ones that support us. You know, and I agree with what I agree with what Keith has said about the divine and feminine, like about that. I like to explain it so that we can heal the ego where these things are concerned. Okay, so that's why I like to talk about divine feminine and masculine, because ego tends to come out of the attributes that are in either of those energies, which is why I like to talk about it. Okay, but I love what you've said there. That's beautiful. So now is an extremely profound time on the planet, like never before. I am actually going to ask you to please, oh Karen, that's so beautiful, thank you. I'm going to now ask you to do this meditation before you do the I will post it on this YouTube channel after here. I've just got to download it to everybody. I would like you to do this before the meditation next Sunday. Now, the reason I'm saying that is we have got a really beautiful window open. It's almost like a portal that has opened where we've rebooted consciousness, and we are about to step into Easter. Okay, 4th of April, my granddad's birthday, bless his heart. He passed back in June 2013, but it's his birthday on the 4th of April. He is the one that connected me to this mission. Remember, it's his birthday and it's Easter. Okay, now you might think, what's your granddad got to do with it? Trust me, my granddad has everything to do with this. He channeled everything to me before he passed over and left the earth plane. So we are about to step into such a beautiful, profound period of time. And as you will know, once I finish this ritual, we're going to talk about Evergreen and a few things that I see coming up in the next week. So this full moon is literally to catapult our consciousness and to catapult and cement in this Easter energy. Now, some of you will remember last Easter, I was like, it's all about Easter, it's all about Easter, it's all about Easter. I think I was wrong about that, clearly. I'm hoping and praying it's this Easter, okay? So the vibrations of this moon are here to connect each of our souls. Expect cellular level upgrades. Now, some of you would have had cellular level upgrades last night, okay? Remember, this is all going to start bringing stuff up for you so that you can step through this ritual with ease and grace and flow. Okay, I hope you've all got a piece of paper and a pen now. What you need for the ritual is cleansing tool of choice. By that, I mean incense or Palo Santo or sage or salt or anything that you can use to cleanse your space and your aura. The second thing is I actually used petals, leaves, herbs for those in America, and I think that was it. Oh, and essential oils. But like, think herbs, spices, anything that you connect with, anything that really makes you feel really, really quite beautiful. Okay, any of that. We're going to need a bowl of water. We're going to need some candles, and you can tell I did mine because I've got my candle here. And only one candle if you need it. Some crystals, if you'd like your crystals to be around you, that would be absolutely amazing. And you need a paper and pen. This is going to be very much a jotting it down. And this ritual actually felt a little bit similar to the one I think we did last month or the month before. Nearly choked myself on ginger. Beautiful. So step number 1 is cleansing your aura. As we cleanse our aura, allow all of the stickiness of the day, the week, the month to be released from your energy field as we step into this ritual. In your mind's eye, witness it drifting away from you. So as you're cleansing, where's my cleanse? So as you're cleansing yourself, okay, witness everything, all the stickiness, all of the stuff that's been stuck to you for a while. Just literally watch it fading away from you, almost with a feather duster maybe around you. Just witness it drifting away from you and acknowledge, how does it look to you? How does it feel? Then I would like you to say to yourself, I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. Okay, so that's step number 1. Step number 2 is cleansing your space. And do remember, you can go back, it's at 30. As you clean your space, ask for all of the stagnant energy to be removed. Again, in your mind's eye, see your home being loaded with love and light. And what I mean by that is literally watch it being packed in. It's coming in the windows, it's coming in the doors, like literally it's being packed in, the love and the light that you wish. Witness the abundance coming in through the windows and doors, building up everything that you have ever desired in your life for yourself and your family, or whoever you live with. Doesn't matter about the world right now, we'll bring that in. Then what we need to do is light a candle if you would like. Maybe have some music playing in the background. Again, if you would like, completely down to your discernment. Fill up a bowl of water, bring it, add your petals or whatever you feel like adding into it. Now, the intention for this bowl is to cleanse, to love, to heal. Okay, and that's past, present, and future. So just put whatever in the bowl that you are like, that you can just almost make a bit of a potion with, if that makes sense. Okay. If you choose, now this is something that I did, and I don't often use incense. It's quite interesting. I used to use incense a lot, but now I don't tend to use it so much. I don't know why. I've got no idea. It's just something that's happened. But yesterday I was really drawn to have incense burning as I was carrying out this ritual. So from there, so you've got your bowl of water, you've got your candle, you've got your crystals like dotted around you if you wish for those. You've got your petals and stuff in your water. You've got your candle burning. You've got your music playing, maybe your salt lamp and your essential oil, whatever. Oh, I put essential oils in my water as well, guys, just so you know. The next step is sit in meditation for about 5-10 minutes. Literally set the intention of releasing all that no longer serves you, whilst calling in exactly what you require for this now moment and the future of your world, whatever that looks like. Okay, and the reason I'd say the future of your world, so Lucy Davis's world is the planet. Okay, the planet. It is literally every conscious being on this planet. That's my world. I am here for the world. Your world may be your husband and your 2 children. Your world may be your father or your whatever that may. So you establish what your world is and you release all that no longer serves you whilst calling in everything for your world. This is very personal to you. Okay, so grab 3 pieces of paper, or you can just use 1 piece of paper, split into 3, whatever, but you basically need three separate bits. Okay, on your first piece of paper at the top, write, I honour my past. I honour my past. So I'm just repeating that so people can write it. I honour my past, for it has allowed me to become who I am today. I honour my past, for it has allowed me to become who I am today. Okay? So once you have written that, underneath, write the first 3 memories that come up for you. Okay, and they'll be from the past. They're not from now, they're from the past. Okay, 3 memories. So it might be, I got lost at the fairground. The second one might be, oh, my dad buying me a pony. And the third one might be something, whatever, falling in love for the first time, for example. So it doesn't matter if they are perceived good or bad. Okay, it doesn't matter if they're perceived good or bad, because our perceptions on things are different, right? I might see abuse to an animal as really, really bad. However, somebody else might be like, nah, it's just an animal. I'm not saying that that's right or wrong, but I'm just saying, like, remember, it's our perceptions, what is good and what is bad. Okay, we need the polarity. So once you have written them down and you've got clear on them, please say, I honour the lesson. I am grateful for the reminder. Now I will release it so I can grow. The time has come to move on. Thank you. I'll repeat that again, guys. I honour the lesson. I am grateful for the reminder. Now I will release it so I can grow. The time has come to move on. Thank you. Then from there, we take a deep breath in and we exhale our past. We fold up the piece of paper, or we just scrunch it up or do whatever, and we plop it in the water. We're making paper mache. Okay, so that's the first piece of paper. On the second piece of paper, please write, I am me, here, now, in this present moment. I am me, here, now, in this present moment. Underneath that header, write 3 things that pop into your mind for this now moment. Again, don't overthink it. Go with the flow. It might be, I've got to do the washing. Oh my goodness, that meditation with Lucy last night was freaking amazing. And it might be, I've got to go out for a walk. Like, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just whatever the first 3 things are, literally, because this is you kicking your intuition in. This is you bringing your gifts online. The messages will be the messages that you need to receive, okay? So please do trust this. Overthinking it, just sitting there now thinking, what can I think about when I do this? Literally, don't do that, guys. Switch your brain off, say to your ego, not right now. We can talk later. Right now, I need to surrender and I need this truth to come through. Once you have written them down, please say, thank you for the reminders, universe, divine, God, whoever, whatever you want to use. Please guide me forwards in my truth and reveal where you would like me to focus from here. Thank you. Okay, let me repeat that again. Thank you. I should do this shorter, right? I should make it easier for you guys, but hey, what would be the fun in that? Thank you for the reminders, universe, divine, God. Please guide me forward in my truth and reveal where you would like me to focus from here. Thank you. And then again, take a deep breath in and exhale love, joy, and happiness into this present moment. And then again, scrunch up the piece of water and throw it in the water. Sorry, scrunch up the paper and put it in the water, not scrunch up the water. That would be a bit of a challenge. So scrunch up the piece of paper, pop it in the water, okay? I bet you can't guess what I'm going to get you to do next. Paper number 3. On your third piece of paper, please write at the top as the heading, my future is loaded with light. Oh, that makes me feel so warm and fuzzy, and I hope it does to you too. Literally, I love this. I was like, oh my goodness, this is such a beautiful ritual. Underneath, write 3 things that you would love to manifest, create, and envisage for your future. Once you have written them down, say, I am so ready to make these dreams real. I am awake. I am so deserving of all I write. I am trusting you will guide me through this journey so these desires will unfold in the most beautiful way. Thank you. I will repeat that because it's a bit of a long one, okay? Literally, it's a bit of a long one. Enjoy, darling. Speak to you soon. Enjoy it. Just remember the way you got to in the video, honey. Okay. I am so ready to make these dreams real. I am awake. I am so deserving of all I write. I am trusting you will guide me through this journey so these desires will unfold in the most beautiful way. Thank you. I hope you got that. What I'll do is I'll do a separate video on this later, and maybe I'll tap it out or something. But at least then you can go back and just rewatch it and just capture it. Basically, from there, what we're going to do, we're going to take a deep breath in. And imagine our breath particles, as they come out of us, are loaded with platinum light for humanity. So for humanity, for Mother Nature and our future generations. Again, place the paper in the water. Oh, how beautiful is that? I love it so much. I love what they give me. It's just amazing. Then take the bowl in your hands and say, I am ready to enter the new. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. Okay? Beautiful. Then what we're going to do is we're going to leave the bowl under the full moon energy. So preferably get it done today, tonight, whatever. Let it immerse in these energies. And then the next morning, so what I did today was I grabbed my bowl. It had been out in the full moon energy all night. Literally what I did is I put some on my third eye. I dabbed some on my throat because that's why people are attacking people, right? Dab it in your throat. Maybe pop some on your heart chakra, okay? Maybe there's other places on your body where you would want it to do, okay? Anywhere where you are intuitively drawn, literally just place it. You might want it on your temples. You might want it on your 10th chakra because all of us, our extra chakras are coming online. You might want it on your 10th chakra at the back of your head. You might, like, wherever you're drawn, know that there is probably a point there where you absolutely need to be focusing. Then I would leave it for a day next to your bed or in your living room or in your kitchen or wherever it is that you spend, most of your time, as we're all locked in our house at the moment. Leave it for one day. And then what we can do is disregard it, give it back to Mother Nature. Okay, so the paper will be all manky, it will be all gone through, but we can give it back to Mother Nature. Okay, you might want to dig a hole in your garden and place it in. It will just set beautiful intentions. Okay, how do you feel about that? Let me know. How do you feel about that ritual? Are you excited to do it? I think I'm going to do it again tonight. I always like to do it before I give it to you so that I know how it feels energetically. But my gosh, this full moon energy is just so profound. It's beautiful. It's just gorgeous what is taking place at the moment. So anyway, I'm going to stop rabbiting on about that now because I really would like to share with you a couple of extra bits, and we've got 10 minutes. Thanks, Veronica. I can just copy and paste this stuff in here afterwards, actually, thinking about it. So that's what I'll do. Right, let's talk about Evergreen really quickly. So ladies and gents, I'm sure all of you are very, very aware. We have a cargo ship trapped, excuse me, it's my ginger. We have a cargo ship trapped in the Suez Canal, the canal. And basically what is happening at the moment is I'm just pulling something up because it's really relevant to what I'm talking about. It's really interesting that it has been blocked. Now, although the company is Evergreen, I think it's Ever Living or something, something living, I believe, has been trapped, right? It's basically got stuck. There are hundreds and hundreds of ships that are clogging it up. They are backing up in the ocean. So they're going to probably have to take a detour, a 12-day detour to get to where they need to go. Think about it. It is Easter this week. What I was sent last night and what I was ever given, thank you. I knew it had in, and which is what I thought living, but no, thank you, Chris, much appreciated. Thank you, Sue. So what I was shared last night, and I actually shared on my stories last night. So you guys know the channelings that I've had about Moses. Apparently, this is at the point where Moses actually apparently parted the sea. So I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't asked my guys yet because I physically haven't had the time to do that. But I'm going to feel into that today. It's extremely, extremely interesting. If that is the case, like, this is biblical. Okay, it's biblical what is taking place right now. The ship has blocked. What that means is it's very likely there is going to be food shortages. It's very likely there is going to be power shortages. So I want to raise your consciousness on this, okay? We must be keeping our eye on this situation. I feel, and I've got goosebumps all over my body, which you know what that means. I feel that in the next week, perhaps by this time next week, I may be sat here saying, it started. I actually feel next Sunday is going to be an extremely, extremely profound day. I feel that this is about to go to a whole new level. I feel as if right now, this is it's an extremely important time in our history. Now, we know that there will be children on that boat. We know. Like, I asked my guides and I got a very clear yes. This is hopefully, and this is why I said, Charlie, we tell Charlie not to give... we tell Charlie not to give dates. I'm giving dates here right now, and you can moan at me about it next week, but I am literally just being completely honest with you. Okay, I see this week as being huge. Now, it may mean that, you know, there are other distractions and stuff like that, because I'm still seeing the 24. I'm still seeing that happening, and what will happen off the back of that is the world will get locked down. I do not see this as one of the false flags. I don't. I think this is something totally different. This is what I'm seeing is that this is about the truth about to come out. I actually feel that this is a light worker mission. This has been tracked because of the light. However, I feel the 24th, the thing that I said about the 24, which I didn't give you too much information in, but you guys know it's going to be a pretty traumatic event for a lot of people. That 24, I think, will come off the back of it. When disclosure starts to happen, it'll be like, here's a bit of disclosure, right? This is what's happening. And the 24 will be the intent of the other side. However, I feel the light have already overridden it and overruled it, if that makes sense. I hope that's clarifying it for you. I'm being extremely cautious of the language that I'm using because I'm being very, very, very heavily banned on everything at the moment. So connect the dot, guys. Just connect the dots, okay? I feel that... I said it last year. I was saying it to Maxine last year. I was saying it on Facebook all last year. Easter is so important. Something huge is going to happen over Easter. You know, I know that it's happening. Like, I just know that this is what's coming. And here we are a year later. And fingers crossed, I'm actually getting it right this year. Who knows? I'm like, all they do is they give me a timeline. I don't know. Like, all I know, I pray it's this year. Let's not even go there with next year, hey? So keep your eyes on the water over the course of the next week, please. Keep your eyes completely on the situation that is unfolding. Do your own research. Don't trust Lucy. Don't trust Lucy's guides. Please go and do your own research. I feel that by this time in 2 weeks, we're going to be like, okay, that was an interesting period of time. I feel we are going to be witnessing with our bare eyes the children. I do. I feel that it's coming. Yes, I do see a third lockdown, but it will be of a global magnitude. It doesn't surprise me if the UK have like lockdown, that kind of nonsense, that kind of nonsense going on. I want to let you guys know the stage is being set. The stage is literally being set right now. It is almost like they are divinely placing everything in place, and the darkness is really rattling. And this is what made me go inwards on it yesterday, is the amount of noise that was coming out. I was like, wow, that's so interesting, because it's almost like, well, we're about to disclose, so let's just cling on for dear safety and dear life. Okay. Thumbs up, like literally hit the like button for me if you are so ready. If you are so ready for this to happen. Yeah, I saw the Evergreen lorry as well. Again, like I said, this is the stage that is being set up. That people will start to think, well, why is that and why is that? And I don't know if this is on the mainstream media, by the way. I know it's on social media. I don't know if it's on mainstream media. If it is, the sleeping will be like, oh my goodness, like maybe it is time that we start connecting a couple of dots, right? It is so, I mean, I'm so ready. I am so ready. I've been ready for a year. I've got to be honest with you. I've been ready for this for a year. I'm so pleased that we are doing this together, guys, okay? So please do keep your eyes on it. Have your level of consciousness about it. I don't question that there's going to be some noise that comes off the back of this, guys, but that's okay. Just discernment, like feel into it. How are you feeling? Yeah, well, the public can't stay asleep forever. Like, though there will be some that stay asleep forever, and that is their choice, and we have to honor them for that. Okay? It's so important. So important. Right, the last thing that I want to share, and I've only got a couple of minutes, so I would, yes, Gemma, this is it, right? There are so many episodes of programs that are being rescued from containers and things like that. Like, this is what is happening. Yes, this is what's happening right now. Like if you go back through all of my videos, if you go back through all of the stuff that I've ever shared with Maxine, and all of the stuff that people have captured, like that I've said over the course of the last 18 months to 4 years, you guys would be blown away as to like the sheer magnitude of what is happening right now, of messages that I've given in the past. It's just unbelievable. Literally, it is unbelievable. I see the 4th of April is almost going to be the crescendo, if that makes sense. Right, let's talk about the monoliths really quickly. No, I'm not in America. I'm in the UK. But thank you for asking that question, because a lot of people do. A lot of people think I'm Australian, but no, I am I'm in the UK, babe. Right, so the monoliths, they're all in place. Yay! All the monoliths are in place, guys. Every single one of them is in place. Okay, this is exciting news. Like this, my soul has just gone boom. It's just, I hope you guys can feel that. I've just gone whoop. The monoliths are all in place, guys. Now, if you don't know what the monoliths are, they are basically bits of metal. There are some real ones and some fake ones, but all of the real ones are now in place. And essentially what they are going to do is they are going to help create this field of light all around us, so that we can move and get collected and connected and all the rest of it. So the information that I asked for was, okay, where are we with the monoliths? I got told they're all in place. I was like, yes. I said, okay, so what's happening now? Are they switched on? The answer was no. They are bedding in and settling in readiness for what is coming. Okay, that's what they said. Bedding in and settling in for their role. Sorry, I apologize, for their role. They are playing a role, okay, in this mission. They are going to create a magnetic wave over our planet, okay, which is going to essentially, do you remember I always said, I see these ropes, I've got goosebumps everywhere, these ropes that are going around the planet, and we're literally going to move it, right? Literally, we're going to move it. Well, what I channeled was that the magnetic wave is going to take us to a higher dimension, i.e. we're going to be moved. How exciting. How exciting. Really exciting. Now, do remember, some of these are real and some of them are fake. If they've gone, they're probably fake. If they're still there, they're potentially real. Okay. We are so close. We are so close. They are patiently waiting for us to get this stuff. Okay, it's happening, guys. And the fact that I was asking these questions around the time that I'm being told Easter's going to be a big deal this year, and like, make sure that you've got plenty of stuff. So please, 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 please do make sure that you are continuing to watch this space. I've got a couple of questions here. Lucy, do you call daily story memes yourself, or does your assistant do it for you, as it seems very consuming to set it up daily? That's a really interesting question. I've actually just handed my social media over to somebody because I get too many messages a day. They're going to basically be watching my inboxes. So please, like, I've literally just said, like, tell me the really important stuff that I need to do. With regards to my stories, they will do some and I will do some. Okay, that's where I'm at with it, because there's some stuff that I see, because obviously I'm still going to have my social media, so I can see what's going on and whatever. Excuse me, but there's certain stuff that I get drawn to, and I literally just share it. It's very, very easy to do. If you see stuff, you can share it, but also I get a lot of information sent to me, and I just create something very, very quickly, and I just do it. It actually isn't that too time consuming for me, because I've been doing it for a long time. I've actually been working on social media with business since about 2015, so it's become very quick for me. Although I don't do the stuff that I used to do, it gave me the skills to be able to do what I do today. So yeah, great question though, thank you. Do we have enough people awakened on the planet, do you think? No, Gemma, I don't, which is why I feel the Evergreen ship has been, or the cargo ship has been blocked. That's why I feel we're seeing the lorries going over. That's why I see other stuff happening, because it's almost like we need to shunt these people awake. Okay, so no, I don't think that we are there yet. I asked my guides a while back, I think you guys remember, and we were at like 36% or whatever. I feel we took a step back, and then and then we took a step forwards again. So there are people that are waking up, just like there are people going back to sleep. The last question I'm going to answer is about the Georges, the 3 Georges. I feel it's going to burst imminently. I feel as if we are going to have a catastrophic amount of problems going on around the world at the same time. It will be distraction. It will be all sorts of different bits and pieces. Literally, it will be all sorts of different bits and pieces. Okay. Right. Yes. So it's imminent. Honestly, it's imminent. We've been waiting for the Georges Dam to burst for a long time. It's imminent. It really, really will be. Thank you, Veronica. You're you're so amazing. Yes, Self Love Club Hangs is on Wednesday evening. If you want to come along, witness the magic in person. It's very much about stepping into loving yourself this time. It's on Wednesday evening, UK time at 7 p.m. It probably lasts 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 hours. Oh my gosh, could you imagine being with me for 2 to 3 years? What an interesting dynamic that would be. 2 to 3 hours. Basically what we do through these sessions is we just basically help you break through whatever is holding you back from loving yourself, i.e. we get in touch with your ego. I will channel some stuff. I will do some really cool exercises with you, and it's brand new content that I've channeled, rather than doing, like, because I've been doing these for a few years, so I've changed it up this time round. So if you are coming on Wednesday, I will see you. Just to let you guys know, I am not going to be so on social media this week. I am literally taking this week off of everything. The only commitment I'm sticking to this week is Self Love Club Hangs. Other than that, I'm taking time out. I'm going to rest. I'm going to run. I'm going to exercise. I'm just going to do everything that I need to do to get me in alignment. Okay, guys, we have got this. Okay, we have got this. We literally have got this. Let's hold the line. Let's come together. Let's remember what I spoke about at the beginning. We are pulling our consciousness together. Okay, we must rise above this noise that is taking place on the planet. We must do that. Okay, we are here in this now moment because we are the chosen ones. We are the ones that are going to the next level. Literally, we are the ones going to the next level. We are the ones that said, hey, I'm coming for the ride. So it's now time to surrender. It's now time to surrender. It's now time for us to rise. It's now time for us to go on this journey. Okay? I'm just going to block this person because that's pretty gross what they're doing. Hang on one sec, guys. I've just got someone. I think they're attempting to report. I'm just reporting this person. Yep. Yeah, thanks, Veronica. I just reported them, actually. I'm just reporting them. For yeah, I've just okay. Can we just block this person, please, if that's okay? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, guys. Anyway, I'm going to end it there. I hope and pray. Sorry for that little bit of distraction at the end there, but just need to make sure that these people get kicked out. It's just not okay. It's not okay. It's just ridiculous. Joanne, Veronica has offered on a couple of occasions to help you with Zoom. Just DM her. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do is DM her, like she said. Message her. If not, you go to Donna. Okay, just drop a message to support@lucydavis.com. Veronica has offered a couple of times. She's just sharing the links for me, babe, because that's what she does. All right, she's not asking you to buy another ticket. So please just, go speak with Donna or speak with Veronica and she will help you. I love you guys to the moon and stars. Thank you so much for all of your time this morning. Apologies for that person that was just trying to encourage pornography on this chat, and I'm sorry, as you've just seen, I don't stand for any of that nonsense. Like, I'm just not having it. Again, it's boundaries. I'm just not okay with that. You've witnessed it in full swing, guys. I love you to the moon and stars. Have the most beautiful week. I will see those of you on Wednesday, and I will be back next Sunday for our Easter edition of Sunday service. Guys, I love you. Take care. Have the most beautiful day.